like stipos his fingers. But it is a point of note that I don't really know exactly if it's possible to give you another vessel, spectate. Why are you interested in this thing anyways? I'm right here. I know. We all know. You don't need to keep saying it. We know.
And this I do not know. Rajin?
It was trapped and we helped it free. Why not?
That is a very, very vague and superficial answer. Shallow, one might say. Shallow.
Okay. Well, when it came back, it could have used its eye beams on us. But it did not.
And that's good enough for you then?
That's good enough for me.
I mean, I've heard worse reasons. Tell you what, I honestly am immensely swamped with all of this, and he gestures like the stacks and stacks of books he has. So, leave it with me, but it'll take time. And perhaps, in exchange, my spectator friend, you can do some spectating for me. Help me look through these books, or do some reading. This is acceptable. There you go, then. Perfect.
Good. I'm glad we've all come to a good conclusion.
The door gets kicked open. Delivery! Lots of books! Lots of books! Lots of books! You guys think it's a meal for a second. It is not a meal. It's Peter. Books straight from the college. Not sure why I want this, Mr. Darren. I don't think that there's anything we have that you don't. What the heck is that? Points at the eye stalks. He doesn't care about the joy. He points at the eye stalks.
A very long and interesting story.
Can I touch it? Please do not. It talks!
You should definitely touch it.
No, that's just rude. I would never do such a thing without, asking for some sort of coin in compensation. If you touch me, I will shoot lasers at you. Okay, never mind. That's enough for me over here. I'm going over here.
Shauna was like halfway to her wallet. It's like, oh shit.
You see, the eyes look at you, Sandra, and like one of them begins glowing, just faintly, crackling with energy.
Wiggly finger high. Wait.
But yeah, Mr. Darren, also, hi guys, welcome back to town. I hear you guys have a hell of a story to tell me. We'll get to that later. Yeah, Mr. Darren, how do you guys want, why do you want this? Like, surely your state stuff is better than our stuff. To which Darren just goes up to one of the books that he just brought in, opens it up, pages through it, and he holds up, like, imagery and illustrations and stuff like that. It's like all this, like, illuminated manuscript style. Like, it's really, like, ornate looking. Because the state records very often miss things that bards in their travels see all the time. Fair enough. Fair enough.
And it has pictures.
And it has pictures, yes, of course. Are we getting those back? Eventually. Okay, just making sure.
August eventually.
Whenever I figure this out.
Alright.
I've been given the illustrious task of figuring out what the hell is going on in the waterfront.
Is it anything we can help with?
Unless you want to go to the waterfront and figure it out for me, which I highly doubt you'll be able to do, no.
Did a war literally start when you were out of town?
It certainly seems like it. Certainly feels like, of all the work I'm getting thrown. According to what I've been hearing, reports and things like that, something fell has been conjured or summoned or something by the opposing side. Well, I say by the opposing side, not... That doesn't mean it's under their control. Because whatever force they've conjured up appears to be attacking things indiscriminately. Unfortunately for us, people that are native to the water are better at dodging water-based hazards than we are. So while we might be facing the same hazards, we're getting the worst results. Thus why, and he gestures to like the stacks of books around him, I have all of these.
A lightning storm. Sounds like a good idea.
I'm afraid it won't do much good. The things I've been reading, he goes over to like a clipboard. Let's see. Subterranean heat vent popping. He does this in quotation marks, like hand quotations, into existence. Sudden riptides that come and go with little to no warning. Enchanted equipment that has been waterproofed, so to speak, is failing. More than it should be, which is to say they shouldn't fail at all, but it is. He shrugs.
Sounds like something saying stay out of my house.
Indeed.
Well, it is a good thing you are the one who knocks.
Go tell that to the troops on the front. They're going concerned over some curse or some nonsense. Which, I suppose, to be fair, might be a curse, but only time will tell.
Sandra, you are a pirate. Is there a curse?
She just shrugs.
Well, why is it so important to be in the water in the first place?
Because that's where they hide and we're to knock, as your friend was describing.
Why people would want water they cannot drink, I do not understand.
They've been a thorn in our side for a while, to be perfectly honest. Ignored them. We didn't have much travel coming to or from here in the first place. But, since things are kicking off, thanks to the brilliant royal governor, he wants the road, he does that in quotation marks as well, secured. But, instead we get a curse. So, that's why I have all these books, and that's what, and he plucks the spectator eye stalks out of your grasp. Our little friend here can help me with reading. I have some books here that I think might be good. I cannot turn the pages. Right. You'll need an assistant.
You need an assistant for the assistant?
He grabs his hands. And then like a little halfling silhouette shadow walks out of the vanity mirror. Just tell him when. Peculiar magic. Yes, spectator, get a good look at it. Yeah, and you better get used to it. So, business done. If there was business, if you can call that business. Is there anything else I can help you guys with? Because if not...
We did come across one other item, but it feels like it's probably gonna get put on your back burners.
Lay it on me now. What nonsense to get to eventually.
She'll produce, wherever it's hiding, probably in the bag of holding, the Felboon battle markings, the little jar of that.
Yeah, it would be in the bag of holding.
Ah, Nevros battle paints. Ah, one that's actually real. Huh, don't see this often. You know, you sort of like just like juggles it up in the air, just like
A lot of people being sold fake stuff.
The Nevros certainly believe whatever paint they get is real. Very few of them actually are blessed by whatever fell gods they worship. So, it's real.
Hey. Would you have any capability to recreate it?
That, my friend, is not peace. I'm not some sort of potion maker, and I'm sure Gaul wouldn't even touch this stuff. No, go a knocking in that verdant little corner of the town, where all the druids and rangers congregate. Neat. Underhand gives it back to you.
Catch. Alright, well, it's a direction at least.
I'm sure one of them is Neverus. I'm sure one of them. But
Yes, I can bring you to lecture. I'm sure she would.
Fine.
anything else?
We did learn of a ruins of sorts northeast of the valley we fought in. And have you any knowledge of this place?
Ruins? Ruins of what sort? Like a dead colony site?
I believe it was
No, left by, if the bugbears are to be believed, some kind of
Oh.
civilization, not us. Intelligent beings of some kind or other.
Apparently, other intelligent beings come in and don't come out.
Ah, yes, there was that.
He looks at Peter. Wobard? Any indication? Does it look like I just know everything? Isn't that what bard is
Yes.
supposed to be for?
Hey,
Touche. Touche. Nope. Suppose we should ask the newest student of the college.
what about your associates? Do you think they would know?
We don't carry any REM knowledge on staff. Not fully certified, as if one can get certified for that. Surely one or two of them have it as a hobby. He thinks for a moment. Ah. There should be a dragonborn out there. Go talk to him. Bronze-looking fellow. I think he has a decent hobby, if I remember correctly. Back when people used to talk to me before they realized who I worship. Talk to him.
You worship?
Do you see the giant fucking mirror?
I worship, indeed. Heretic doesn't mean I'm godless. I just simply don't think the true gods are the sole way.
I would agree. There are many gods.
Yes,
These
but I
all
think my
sand-
god is certainly much better than any of yours.
It is all sand and dust at the end of things anyway. It does not matter.
Ah, yes, that famous Sansian belief. So nihilistic. I'm not here to talk theology with any of you. I have things. Go. And go with them, Peter. I don't need you here either. Hey! Go. Okay.
You'd be much more interested in our story anyways.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's boring as shit. And thank the gods for it.
Thank you for your time, Darren. I know it is valuable.
He's already gone back to like the stack of books he was at originally and just yes, don't let me keep you. Be on your way. Turn the page.
This is such a weird image.
You realize that you may have made the slight bit more heretical.
I didn't know it was possible, but we did it.
Well, one last thing. If Varric's sister comes by, we
Cousin.
found him. Yeah, whatever. We found him before we came back, not after. That is pretty important.
Very well. If she comes by, I'll let her know you said that.
Okay, so that does not count towards our new agreement.
Yes.
On the way out, I would like to look for Anastasia if she's around.
Just back at her post. So basically, like, here, I'll just draw it faster that way. So, like, how R&D is organized in English. So imagine just this It's not actually a perfect rectangle, but like there's a bunch of like catwalks essentially that just sort of go around the place. Then Darren occupies, HRT heretic. Anastasia gets like her own workspace here, and then it's just staircases that lead down in multiple spots. Stuff like that.
Right.
And then there's a testing range, which is like, yeah. So you guys have to, like, you go like this way essentially to get there.
Yeah. In that case, I would head back to her little nook over there and ask her a question. Excuse me.
She's like looking at like some blueprints. Oh, hey.
I recently. Yes. I have a question for you.
Lay it on me.
I recently came into some, or we did, I suppose, some uncut gemstones. Have you a need for such things? I am a jeweler. I can make something to specification.
I see the gemstones.
Certainly. I pop open the gem box.
She grabs one, inspects it, uses like her multi-lens thing, just. I mean, no more so than any other gemstone, I'm afraid. No, sorry. She deposits it back. Does all the lenses. If you guys find magic crystals, though, on the other hand, I'll be interested in those.
I close the lid. I will keep this in memory.
Thank you kindly.
Yes. There was nothing else, thank you.
No problem. You regroup with your party. Who I'm assuming you guys go try to find this Dragonborn.
Yes.
Fella. He literally is tall and bronze, so he's not hard to find at all. He's walking around. And you guys pull up, I guess is the best way to put it. Oh, no. Please tell me you're not here for me.
Why do you sound so concerned?
You second waivers are always begging for scraps.
I actually have a question for a learned person.
Well, you can feel free to ask anyone else here. Good day. He begins walking off.
Please, it concerns the ruins to the northwest.
What ruins?
Well,
Make it quick.
in our recent mission, we learned of the existence of ruins northeast of the valley. That is the one with the Skornken and the Knolls. And apparently it was left by a civilization that came prior to them and us visiting. And there are things living in it. I was wondering if you had heard any stories of such things.
Yeah, this is a classic remnant. What is there to discuss? Go find a book. Read up on it.
Where might I do such?
I don't know. Be resourceful for once.
I was told you were the most knowledgeable. Perhaps I was wrong.
That might be true, but I don't care. Good day.
Good day. Turn to Peter, was it?
Peter, yeah. Well, that went well.
Is he always this way?
Only the second waivers.
I am sure the many casualties have not helped people's attitudes.
Peter shrugs.
Well, his loss.
I don't think old Goldrum really cares. So, what you guys doing now? You guys have any plans for Saint Day's Eve? Huh?
I'm starving and I'm thirsty.
Always.
You're nuts. I mean, I might be, you know, so gracious as to get some free food and stuff for you guys if you guys are willing to come by the Bard College.
Compensation for what?
Who said anything about compensation? I was
Free
just offering as a friend.
You had me at
dear
free
friend.
food. Let us go.
Yeah, see, nothing suspicious about it at all. Abigail pulls you aside, Sandra. He's gonna ask us to do something 100%. Just go with it, though.
I mean, really, people were saying I was suspicious earlier. Jesus Christ. Shut up, I know it's not a person.
There
So-
are so many duties to do. Completed a mission.
Saints Day tomorrow. Always something to be done. If you're a cook, you get cooking. If you're a carpenter, you help with props. Those bases don't really have anything to do.
If you're a bard, you set up a theater.
Yes.
I make statues. Would that help?
You say he opens his mouth to say something. He looks at the rest of you. Ask your friends. He's walking away.
I am confused.
As my wisdom promises. Not worry about it.
So, you guys willing to follow Peter through town to the Bard College?
To the food!
Yes.
To the food.
The food.
The food.
I mean, we have to be like fucking starving, and then there's just all
I
this
think like,
delicious
it
food
takes you
everywhere.
guys a few hours to try back.
And everyone's just baking pies. Actors eating pie. It's just like food being cooked.
This is, you know, fair